Hello, welcome to this introduction to organic chemistry. In this video, I will talk about the function group. So let's start first. So introduction to organic chemistry, chapter number 1, which is covalent bonding and shapes of molecules. And in this topic, we will discuss about the function group. So class of the molecules and function groups. So why the functional groups are required and what is the definition, what is the significance for them. So let's talk about that first. There are more than 10 million organic compounds have been developed or synthesized by organic chemists in this world. However, it seems to be impossible to study physical and chemical properties of all of those compounds. Therefore, organic compound undergoes a wide variety of chemical reactions and only a specific portion of the chemical structure alter in the chemical reaction. So what is the functional group? Functional groups are defined as the portion of the organic molecule or a specific group of atoms in a molecule that take part in chemical reaction is called functional group. Or other definition of functional group is portion of an organic molecule where chemical reactivity occurs. So next is characteristics of functional group. So functional groups have following characteristics. Functional groups are characterized by a specific arrangement of atoms. They have very specific arrangement of atom and a specific bonding between those atoms. Same type of functional groups in a different type of molecule have same type of chemical reactions. Therefore, one can study the chemical reaction of a specific type of functional group to get the general idea of that type of class of organic molecules. And what are the class of molecules? A broad category of the organic molecule that contain type of molecule which share similar chemical reactivity. Major class of molecules are hydrocarbons and substituted carbon. And in that substituted carbon, basically it comes like a carbonyl compound, carboxylic acids, nitrile, isonitrile, and nitroalkanes, etc. So let's talk about first from the class hydrocarbon compound. Organic compound containing only hydrogen and carbon atoms. So only hydrogen and carbon. So these are called the hydrocarbons. Functional groups come in this category: alkane, cycloalkane, alkene, cycloalkene. This is the cycloalkene. Cycloalkene and then alkyne. So what is the alkane and cycloalkane? Alkanes are defined by an individual or chain of carbon connected by the single bonds and other bond connected with hydrogen. For an example, methane. If we have one carbon and it is connected with the 4 hydrogen. So this is methane. Usually methane, this structure we do not write like this one. It is in the tetrahedral structure. So we have to write one hydrogen like this, another hydrogen in this way, and then third hydrogen which is on the above of the paper, and then fourth hydrogen is below the paper. So this is called tetrahedral structure. So both are the methane group. Another example is this ethane, carbon carbon double bond, and here we have hydrogen. This is the third hydrogen. Basically you will say on the top of this one, and then one will be on the below, CS3, and then on this side here also one hydrogen below, one in the plane, one is above the plane, like this. So this is ethane, where are 2 carbons. This is two carbon. And then another example is propane. So let's erase this one, and otherwise it will confuse. CH3 carbon, if they are 3 carbon are connected to each other, one hydrogen, second hydrogen, third hydrogen, and this carbon has only 2 hydrogens. One hydrogen, second hydrogen, and third hydrogen. So this is called propane. And another example is like we can write also butane. So CS3, CS2, CS2, CS3. So this is butane. So they are all alkanes, and or here you can see chains of carbon connected by a single bond. So they are all single bond connected. And next is the alkane in the form of cyclic. So cyclic form of alkane is called cycloalkane. So here is this like a cycloalkane. Cycloalkane. What are the cycloalkane? The minimum cycle is can be formed by 3 carbon. So and each carbon have other 2 valencies satisfied by hydrogen. So cyclopropane, this is called cyclopropane. Cyclopropane. Another example is butane, or this is like a butane, and here we have cyclobutane. 4 carbon are connected to each other, and then the remaining 2 valencies are satisfied by hydrogen. So here you can see only carbon and hydrogens are there. That's it. So this is cyclobutane. And we can also draw these structure only in this form. This is cyclobutane, and this is the cyclopentane. And same way we can also write, if we have write 5 structure, 5 corner means cyclopentane. Cyclopentane. And another, if we write 6 carbon, sorry, my handwriting is not very good, so I have to remove this. Let's draw a nice structure where we can see all sides nicely. So this will be, still my hand is shaking, cyclohexane. So this is the structure of cyclohexane. And next is this alkene, functional group alkene and cycloalkene. So alkene, and then here we'll talk about the cycloalkene. Cycloalkene. So alkene are defined by the presence of a double bond between the 2 carbon atom, and other bonds are connected by hydrogen. So for an example, carbon double bond carbon, and the other 2 hydrogens will be connected by these carbons. So this is called alkene or ethene. Ethene. Another example is C double bond C. Here hydrogen, here we have hydrogen, and all 4. So this is like a propene. So 3 carbon, 1, 2, 3. Carbon number 1, carbon number 2, carbon number 3. Similarly, if we have a CS3, CS2, CH, double bond CH2. So this is like a butene, 1 butene. Numbering will start from here, 1 2 3 4. So 1 butene or butene 1. So these are the examples of the alkene, and then third is the cyclic form of alkene. So cyclic form of alkene will start like here, carbon, double bond carbon. So here you can see this carbon have only 2, and here we have only 1 hydrogen. So this is cyclopropene. And then similarly carbon, we can write actually double bond in any, between any carbon, and here 2 double bonds are also possible. So CH, CH, CH. So this is the cyclobutene. Similarly, we can also write cyclopentene. This is cyclopentene. And we also can write the cyclic form of cyclohexene. So this is cyclohexene. And then we'll talk about the cycloalkyne. So cycloalkyne means the presence of the triple bond between the 2 carbon atom, and the remaining bonds are connected by hydrogen atom. So for an example, C triple bond C, and hydrogen on this side and on this side. So this is called ethine, or this is also called acetylene. And another example would be like if we can write like CS3, C triple bond C, H. This is propine. And usually alkynes are not in the cyclic form, and if they are in the cyclic form, they are very strained. And another example we can also write like a butane and CS3, C triple bond. We can include the triple bond in between also. So like this one, and here 1 2 3 4. So 2 butane, butane 2. Butane 2 or 2 butane. And in the next part of this video, we'll talk about the substituted hydrocarbons. Let's just talk about something more important about the hydrocarbons. There is one more important class of hydrocarbon, is called the organic compounds. Are divided into basically organic hydrocarbons are 2 types: aliphatic hydrocarbon and aromatic hydrocarbon. So what are these aliphatic and aromatic hydrocarbons? As we have seen so far, that alkenes and alkynes means carbon single bond, carbon double bond, and carbon triple bond. They are all mostly come in aliphatic hydrocarbon. And aliphatic hydrocarbon can also be called as a saturated hydrocarbon. For an example, alkane are the saturated hydrocarbon. Unsaturated hydrocarbons means where is the unsaturation, where is the double bond or triple bond occur. This is the example of aliphatic hydrocarbon. Versus the aromatic hydrocarbon. Aromatic hydrocarbons are called arenes, or they are also called cyclic conjugates, or they are also called unsaturated hydrocarbons. And the word aromatic come from the aroma, means odor, or they have very peculiar smell. So organic compounds having the chemistry of like benzene, they are all called aromatic hydrocarbons. So let's take an example. In case of aliphatic hydrocarbon, for an example, if we have carbon, 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 I'm writing a 6-member ring here. So here you can see each carbon have connected with the 2 hydrogen. One will be on the above the plane, one will be below the plane. One will be the below the plane, one will be the above the plane. Similarly, all hydrogens will be like this one. One hydrogen will be above the plane, one hydrogen will be above the plane. So these all hydrogens you can see, and the example in the name of this compound is called the cyclohexane. So basically I'm talking about the saturated hydrocarbon. This is the example of saturated hydrocarbon. And versus the aromatic compound. So what is the difference between this and this? So here we have carbon, 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 and carbon, another carbon, another carbon. And they are both are, you can see, they are all single bonded. And here in case of aromatic, we have a double bond. So double bond, alternative double bond. So double bond, alternative, double bond. And then this is the single bond. And remaining hydrogen, remaining valency will be satisfied by hydrogen only. And so this is called the benzene. And benzene also represented by in this form, just like alternative double bond, where we do not show any hydrogen. And in cycloalkane we represent without any elements like this one. This is the cycloalkane. So this is the difference between the aromatic hydrocarbon and aliphatic hydrocarbon. The aromatic hydrocarbon have the benzene, and benzene is a very carcinogenic compound, and they have the aromaticity. All these compounds have aromaticity. So aromaticity means basically they have alternate double bond. And very important class of the organic compound. And next we will talk about the substituted hydrocarbons.